Hello there, what is up YouTube? I am Galadite74, and in today's video I will be showing my Week 9 battle of the UPA. In this game we are battling the Townsville Tyranitars, based out of Australia, and Coach RazorClaw. Make sure to go check out his channel, it will be linked in the description below. He's a very cool dude to just be around and a very chill guy to be in call with. And I just enjoy his presence quite a bit, and he's really nice, so please go check him out. He hasn't been uploading too much up until UPA, and it's good content. Anyway, in my last BBL game I had a long introduction. In this one it's going to be the same. I have a few announcements to make. Hopefully you guys haven't skipped to the battle by now, but you know, most of you probably have. I might move the timestamp. Point saying, I have two things to talk about here. UPA was originally a 12-week season, now it's a 10-week season. I'm going to fourth wall break and say I did not know this information until after this battle went, like I did the battle. And if we do lose this battle today, we're in a position to where we could easily potentially not make playoffs. That is kind of a scary thought, kind of not. It ties into the fact that Dorian and JB, who are co-owners of UPA, are just kind of tired of draft right now because Unite just dropped. I know a lot of other people are sort of feeling that way. You guys know my opinion on my team. I state it every week. I'm not really a fan of it. So cutting the season short isn't too bad for me. I do feel bad for coaches who have a potential could miss playoffs because of it, including myself. Like, it kind of sucks that way. We want to make playoffs if we had 3 more weeks, but now that we have 2 or 4, you know what I'm trying to say. It makes it a little bit more scarier. The second thing is transactions. I made transactions that are not effective this week, but next week. I'm mentioning it now because I just wanted to breeze by it next week, and I can talk about it real quick in this intro here. If I knew the season was going to be cut short, I wouldn't have made them, so just, you know, whatever, right? Here we are. I'm going to throw it on screen or something, right? We dropped Noivern, Lycanroc, and Greedent, sorry. And we picked up Goodra, Aerodactyl, and Type Null. The biggest downgrade here is that my fast Pokemon can no longer pivot. I'm not really a big fan of that, but things I am a fan of are a lot more with these transactions. I was not a fan of locking Jirachi and or Primarina into a Spadef role. Now I have Goodra, who is just naturally thick, which is pretty nice. My speed tiers are still pretty good with these transactions. Aerodactyl bumping up to 130 is really nice. Rock and Flying is stupid good stabs, and Aero provides almost the same utility that Noivern does. But going into the rest of the season and what my matchups, were going to be, Rock and Flying was a lot better than Dragon and Flying. Finally, the makeup for losing 2 points is that I picked up Type Null over Greedent. I don't want to be flamed in the comments by Jack, but in short, Type Null is just a little bit more better for my team. Yes, I saved myself. A U-turn is extremely nice. I get a slow pivot because Type Null is just so thick. So hopefully it does fit my playstyle a bit more. And just to reiterate, these are for next week's transactions. I've already made them, but this battle was done before I made these transactions. So spoilers, I'll just say it, Lycanroc is coming to this game. That's why I wanted to just emphasize that. But that's it for the intro. Really long introduction, but I will try and blaze through this team builder here. So let's get into it. My opponent, RazorClaw's team, consists of Dragonite, Volcanion, Magnezone, Silvally, Rabombi, Zygarde, Sharpedo, Mesprit, Pissimian, Articuno, Garbodor, and Crustle. First off, screw you for sniping Volcanion from me at the beginning of the draft. Second, I will say our matchup is pretty good here, but there are some glaring holes that really scare my team. I'm almost a little scared to talk about it because I could face, if we beat RazorClaw in this game, we could face him in playoffs, but I'll still talk about it anyway. I got balls. Volcanion and Magnezone. I don't have switch-ins to them. I have an okay switch-in to Volcanion in Primarina, but Primarina does nothing back to Volcanion, so I don't really win that 1v1. Magnezone, I just have to guess what move he clicks and hope I get it correct. I have switch-ins to electric moves, I have switch-in to steel move. Rotom Mow is a switch-in to both technically, but Choice Specs Analytic Flash Cannon Tuco's Rotom. So Magnezone is stupidly broken. Well, not broken, but it's strong. Those are the two biggest threats easily. The other big threat is Sharpedo. A lot of my Pokemon on this team are built to kind of 1v1 Sharpedo. I really heavily prepped for that thing, so it wouldn't be the biggest threat. But if I ignored it, that thing just 6-0s my team real easy. Good thing is, though, besides those 3 mons, the rest of this team is not scary at all. Like, I'm not scared of Mesprit. Like, what can that do? Zygarde 10s, whatever. Dragonite actually isn't that scary against my team. Garbodor, you know, hazards are annoying, but it itself is not that scary. So it was nice because I could easily prep for the things that were most scary versus my team. But that's basically Razor's team in a nutshell. Looking at my team, the game plan for this week is to kind of just use Lycanroc to break through this team. I was going to mention during the transaction portion that Lycanroc, its matchups are either really good or really bad, most of them being bad. This one's actually really good. Lycanroc kind of just sweeps through this team. Razor's team really struggles against Edgequake, and I have that on 2 mons this week, being the Lycanroc and the Hippo. The rest of the mons coming to this game are going to be Jirachi, Scolipede, Primarina, and Rotom-Mow. Most of my time talking about this team will be revolving around Lycanroc, because if Lycanroc goes down, then I'm kind of screwed. I've already mentioned that Edgequake does just kind of dismantle his team, as you see here, the set I'm bringing. Assault Priority is stupid good. It shuts down Dragonite from ever being a threat Dragon Dance-wise. Volcanion, if it's Scarf, which I don't expect, but could be a bring. It shuts that down, at least revenges it. Rabombi, same thing, can't set up. Sharpedo, if it's shipped a little bit. Stuff like that. His team doesn't really have walls per se. Like Magnezone's kind of thick. He's got like a bulky offensive team. No dedicated walls, no dedicated offense. There's a few mons, but mostly it's just that. And Lycanroc just tears through all of them. The only thing I could see coming is like Sylvalid Ground to stop Lycanroc, and I don't expect him to bring that, to be honest. Jirachi is next. I had a long time thinking about this set, but I decided on a utility Rocks Toxic Turn set. This could be used pretty early to pivot around and get Lycanroc or like Hippo in, for example, to really disrupt his team. I have Colberberry because if he wants to be really aggressive with his Sharpedo, I can tank a Dark move and U-turn and do a gazillion to it. Because Sharpedo is very weak on the defensive side. He loves Sharpedo, and knowing it's got a good matchup, it's 200% coming to this game. So, again, that's why I heavy prepped for it. U-turn does like 80-ish to it, so that's pretty sick. Scolipede's next, 4 attacks, Boots. This is like the 6th week this season that I don't want to run Boots. I wasn't scared of rocks, but again, scared of webs. Webs do shut down Scolipede pretty hard in this game. The good thing is this is a really good cleaner late game. I want to use Lycanroc a little bit early, and if I can use Scolipede later on, I think it's going to be a good time as long as I get a speed boost in the correct moment. 4th is Hippo. This is an Edgequake set with, Rock Slide, Whirlwind, and Slack Off. Whirlwind is for 2 things. Dragonite, DD's Dragonite, and the Magnet Rise or Air Balloon zone. I can't really break through this Magnezone if that comes. I've used Hippo enough to know that if there's a Magnezone or a Cobalion like last week's coming, it's 100% Magnet Rise. Let's be real. So Whirlwind was a really good for shutting that down, and it just stops setup, which is the big thing. 5th is Primarina. Primarina is a Calm Mind, a dual stab protect set with a lot of defense. This is meant to check the Sharpedo. It switches into any one move and Poison Jab, which is pretty sick, I believe. The thing is, I want to kind of save this for endgame. I don't want to hard twitch Sharpedo, because if he makes the prediction and all my mons are low and gets like the Poison Jab off on the switch in, I'm screwed. So I might have to sack a few mons to get this thing in. It's also my Volcanion pivot, even though it's not a great pivot into it, to be honest. Finally, we have Choice Specs Rotom-Mow. This was also a thing I was back and forth with. This was Choice Specs Chandelure originally, but the typing on Rotom-Mow was just a lot better. It gave me a pivot into the Magnezone. It beats Volcanion from an offensive standpoint. It can pivot out on Dragonite, and then his low tiers don't really like Rotom either. So I decided this was just a better route. Plus, he's got, I think, 3 Mons base 80, so speed tying 3 Mons was kind of uncomfortable. Oh, and I'm immune to webs, too. But that's going to wrap it up for this team builder. I blazed through the second portions because the first portion was so long, and I think we have a pretty good time here. I hope you guys enjoyed that team builder and stuck around for the intro. If you did, you're a true champion. But we're going to head into this battle now. Alright, here we are in the battle. Good luck, have fun to Razor. I'm looking very forward to this. We see no Crustle, we see Garbodor. I know he loves that mon, so not too much of a shocker. No Articuno, no Passimian. There was no Dragonite and Volcanion I saw, which is very awesome. And no Rabombi, which is cool. I think that's it, yeah. Alright, so this is the millionth week in a row where I have boots on Scolipede, and I would rather not have boots. I don't have hazard removal, but I wasn't really scared of webs. I was scared of webs, not scared of rocks. I said I was going to lead with Rotom, and I think I'm going to stick that. Jirachi's not bad since the Volcanion's not here, though. But I still think I like Rotom a little bit more. So we'll do that, and before I lock in for good, I'm going to cross out the rest of our notes here that I have. You guys know I write down a lot, and this week is no different. Rotom's not doing a crazy ton here. Good to know. That's not here. No Volcanion's real shocking. I thought that was really good against my team. But again, I'm not really, I'm cool with that not coming. Magnezone is a problem, but we are going to lock in now. One more time, good luck, have fun to Razor. And hopefully this is a good one. Yeah. Lycanroc's not as good as it once was, but I think it's still like a good endgame. And they're going to lead off with Garbodor. Okay, that's fine. Not really too worried about that type of lead. Oh, Garbodor is here. Don't cross that out. And I'm going to just Volt out. I'm just going to simply Volt switch out of here. It will do a lot of damage, I am Specs. And probably go out into Rachi? Question mark? That's most likely what I will do. As I'm going to Volt Switch, this will do a lot. That is a lot. And yeah, Jirachi is the play here. And if they get up T-Spikes, it's annoying, but I know Scolipede can pick them up. Spikes is what's really going to be the thing. Toxic Spikes. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I'm not really too worried about it. I could get up Rocks. I kind of just want a Psychic. Nothing really takes a Psychic too well here. I could get up my own, yeah. Let's just Psychic. They withdraw. They're going to go out into Silvally. Is this dark? It's not. It is, it looks like water, but I can check afterwards. Does a solid chunk. It's water. Okay. Good to know. Rotom actually has some better use now. A part of me wants to U-turn, and a part of me wants to cross out the rest of the stuff I got here. I was almost done. That didn't come. Alright, there we go. I think I just U-turn here. Yeah, let's do that. I don't have a max speed, so if they're very fast, as they are, they will get the U-turn off first. That does nothing too, which is awesome. So their Silvally has a decent amount of speed in them because they showed that. I wouldn't be shocked if they go out into something that forces me not to go out in the Scolipede just because of the T-Spikes. They go into Mesprit. That's fine. In fact, that's great because I can go out on the Scolipede. I have a dog at my door, of course. What I might do, actually, I'm going to go Scolipede. And I might double back into Jirachi just to scout if this thing is Scarf. Because I don't want to lose my Scolipede to anything quite yet. They're leftovers, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stay in Mega Horn. How simple is that? This should die, right? I don't see a world where this lives. No. Yeah, I Mega Horn here. So that was a really good turn right there. They do switch out. They're going to go into Garbodor. That's fine. If the Rocky Helmet, that's annoying though. We do that. That does a lot. Yeah, I get the Earthquake here. Oh, unless they're... No, okay. I think Earthquake just knocks this out. Yep. So, we do that. And I think they're going to give me this. They don't have a good switch into this. I guess Silvally can tank it. And we'll see what Razor wants to do in this scenario. This actually worked out phenomenal for me. I'm really glad they went Mesprit there. I think not pressuring the T-Spike helped me out. I don't think Aftermath even works on Earthquake. It might. I think it's just contact moves, though, and not just physical attacks. Hopefully connection stays up. I know this is probably a tough turn for him, so it's just him taking his time. He has a Shuka Berry. Uh-oh. I think he still dies, question mark? Yeah. Wait, it lived. I think it lived on one. Oh, that is so annoying. Okay. That is very annoying. Okay. I mean, I will get a kill here, but that does make my life a little bit harder. They had to be really bulky, I think, for that to happen. I don't know. I actually don't know the calc with Shuka, because I know max HP, max defense, guaranteed died there. I just spam Earthquake because their only immunity is Mesprit, and Mesprit's not a Scolipede answer. And I'm faster, clearly, than everything. This is just going to die, yeah. So, not the greatest scenario that they got that up, but good that we got the kill there. And I want to start calcing other mons here, like Zygarde, for example. Mega Horn has a chance to kill no bulk. They go out into Magnezone. Are they Air Balloon? They are. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to be a thing. I have to think about how I want to approach this exactly. I think what I want to do is go out into Jirachi and U-turn out. I could also go Rotom and Volt Switch. In fact, I actually like that a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that, because Levitate doesn't... T-Spikes don't matter. I wouldn't be shocked to see a Volt Switch from them come out, but it's fine. I do still have a sand option, which is really nice. Lycanroc, once this air balloon popped, Lycanroc is going to go in on this team, especially once Mesprit is a little bit more chipped. So we're going to switch out. We're going to go on the Rotom. And hopefully they don't Volt out, but I feel like they will. Something like Thunderbolt. Okay, that's not going to do too much. Yeah, that doesn't do much at all. And I can... What do I want to do here? The thing is, if I Volt Switch, I think something has to take... Someone's going to have to take a hit. I think I'm going to Volt Switch into Jirachi and then just kind of sack off Jirachi to get up rocks. And I say that because Jirachi doesn't too much besides pivot around Mesprit. And I feel like I'll be able to do that with other members of my team. So I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, I'll do that. I could also go Hippo, but I don't want to take that T-Spike. So I'll go into Rachi, depending on what they do. If they stay in, I might get rocks up, and then I'll U-turn out back into this thing, because this thing can take hits pretty well from zone. So yeah. So yeah, they're going to tank this. Air Balloon's going to pop. That's the big thing. That looks pretty offensive. Somewhat, yeah. They got probably some HP, but I go Jirachi. Yeah. I'll use Primarina to pivot around the Mesprit. They Thunderbolt. This is going to hurt, but I will live. Yep. Do I need rocks? Question. Do I need rocks? They're nice. I think rocks are nice enough to where I want to put them up. So we'll do that, yeah. They don't hurt. Could break potential sashes. I could have Drain Punch for all they know. I don't. I can't really touch this. I think best case, they do switch good. They go into Silvally. That's fine. And I'm going to U-turn on this thing. Because I am slower, and I'll get a slow U-turn off. So this is really good for us. Definitely in a better scenario here. I kind of hope they pivot out. They Surf. This will do a lot, but I think I'll live it. Yep. And I just get to go back into Rotom, or I could go into Scolipede and get this annoying thing off the field. Let me see how much Scolipede's doing to this. Silvally, Water. That's pretty offensive, I assume. You're not max defense. Does 50 min to a max HP variant. I really want to just get that T-Spike off the field. Like, I really want to do that. Let's get that T-Spike off the field. And then we can decide what we want to do here. So that's gone. I really want a Mega Horn. I want a Mega Horn. I'm going to do it. They're going to stay in. I'm going to miss. That sucks. They're going to Surf. That is pretty bad. I should live this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still going to Mega Horn. We land. This should kill. Yep. Okay, so Valley's dead. I think we're in a really good spot. So Valley died. I don't have that written down here. Okay. Yeah, I beat Zone. I beat Shark. I beat Mesprit. This is the only thing. And if this is no bulk, Mega Horn is a guaranteed kill. Do I need Scolipede for anything else? It's really nice for Mesprit. Do I need it for Mesprit, though? I don't think I do. Do I need it for anything else? I don't think so. So I'm going to stay in a Mega Horn. And get damage on this. Again, no bulk, it's a guaranteed kill. Some bulk, it's just, you know, the more bulk, the less chance of me surviving. They could just be E-Speed for all I know. Because I took that hit from Silvally, that does mean I'm probably in range of it, so that really sucks. I've got the speed boost, so I am faster unless they're like max speed Scarf. Good stuff to know. They actually withdraw. They're going to go out into Mesprit and sack that off. That's good with me. And yeah, Mesprit dies. Awesome. So that's dead. Yeah, this Scolipede is putting in the work. And now I think that Zygarde's really in range of Mega Horn with the extra round of rocks. They go out into Zygarde again. I'm just going to stay in a Mega Horn. They could E-Speed. It's fine. This is always my play. I definitely feel like they're going to do it this time. Yep. I'd probably lose my Pede here. Yep. That's fine. What I do next is I need to save Primarina. Leaf Storm is not the it's pretty free actually. I could just go Hippo. Yeah, I go Hippo, and I fire off an Earthquake. Gets my sand up for the Lycanroc, and we should be in a good spot. I literally just Earthquake here. I don't really need my health for anything on this thing besides Zygarde. Sharpedo doesn't switch in, Magnezone dies. Yeah, we really kind of pushed Razor into a corner here with these moves. I almost switched Pete out, but I'm glad I didn't. Hippo, let's get this Calc out. The balloon being popped means that the zone can't switch in. Can Sharpedo even switch into this? Like, at all? With rocks up? No. Well, yeah, no, probably. They switch out. They go into Sharpedo. I don't think this tanks this with rocks plus the sand. This is easily the biggest threat to my team, so I will gladly take this. Yeah, it just dies. Awesome. I gotta be extremely careful of a Magnet Rise set. But I'm just gonna stay in an Earthquake, the Magnezone. If they have Magnet Rise, good bring, but I'm just gonna Whirlwind it. Let me Earthquake first, yeah, though. That's a smarter play. So they've shown Thunderbolt, Magnet Rise. Thunderbolt, Magnet Rise, probably Flash Cannon. So yeah, I just Whirlwind for this exact scenario. They Iron Defense, yep. So they're Iron Defense, Magnet Rise, Thunderbolt, probably Body Press. That's good to know. Cool, cool. Zygarde comes back out. I Earthquake this. Let me make sure I don't lose to the... Iron Defense is scary. That could beat me, I think, still. Maybe. I feel like Rotom just does too much. Let's think about this. I'm going to Earthquake this. So the 1,000 arrows, this will hurt, but I should live it. Yep. Earthquake. This should be close to killing. It just kills. Awesome. I get a crit. I'm sorry about that, because I think Zygarde lived that. And I would have been at less health. And what I'm going to do here is Hard Switch. Because I don't want to give this Magnezone free turns. Take a little bit more rocks. Yep, I'm just going to switch because I know they have to Magnet Rise here. And go into my Rotom, I think. Yep. Like, if they call it, good play, but it's not too worrisome here. Going to Rotom. Iron Defense, that was smart. I could have just stayed in. Magnezone. It's the Body Press set. I think a few T-Bolts is fine. Because they're going to have to Magnet Rise. I'm just going to... T-Bolt or Shadow Ball? Which does more? Shadow Ball does more, so I'll actually do that. So we'll hit this with this. This will just do so much damage. Yeah, that just does too much. I get a Spadef drop. I don't think that's going to really matter. Because even if they kill me here, they don't. So yeah, that Spadef drop doesn't matter. GG to Razor. I don't see a way how we lose this now. We are going to win 5-0. A pretty solid win. Rotom Specs was really good. I think the crucial turn in this game was that T-Spike turn when they went out on the Mesprit. That gave me the opportunity to get that T-Spike off the field for free. So that was pretty awesome. Again, GG to Razor. Make sure to go check out his channel. It will be linked in the description below. He has been uploading these battles, which has been very awesome. I like his intro. It's very straight in your face. But we are going to move up to above 500, which is pretty cool. I can get rid of these notes now since they're all done. I already made transactions. I talked about it at the beginning of the video, and I didn't actually make them, fourth wall breaking, but I'm going to make them in the next, 5 minutes. So I will talk about that a bit. It might be a longer intro either in this one or next one. I said I mentioned it, but it might be in the next video. So that's all I got for the outro here. Thank you for watching so much, and I will see you guys in the next battle of UPA.